This relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel eye like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I said, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah.
Yes. Welcome to another Real Stuff podcast. This is yours truly, Franco, along with Flavius in Jamaica.
Morning, visitors. Good morning, and welcome.
How is Jamaica
is
this
not,
morning? How is Jamaica this morning?
the sun is not shining as normal. It is it's a bit bleak this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This morning today we're supposed to be out of jail,
Out of
but
lockdown. Lucky, innit?
but I haven't heard anything yet. But hopefully it should be, hopefully because they found some new cases yesterday, but these were imported from the people who came in on the flight last week.
On the flight.
They found about man. They repatriated 3 flights of Jamaicans,
Okay. And where they were coming from?
and New York, Miami, and I think Toronto.
Okay.
But so they found four from those people, and they found 2 from the call center. Call center still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's still open? The call center reopen?
no, I think they're just finding more people who they hadn't taken before.
I see.
Yeah, but
And what about the cruise
they
ship? No processing has been done yet?
today they're going to start taking them off today.
Okay.
200 people per every 3 days.
100 people every 3 days. Mhm.
No, 200.
Oh, 200. My bad.
Yeah.
Well,
So
them
they
have to
take
do what
them
them
off,
have to do.
test them, interview them, send them to a hotel, and then wait until they get the results.
Mhm.
And then they decide where they should go, if they must go home or they must go to a isolation area or where.
Mhm.
So when that is done now, that is 2 to 3 days. Then they take off another batch.
Yeah.
So technically, the ship should be in the harbor for about 2 weeks to get everybody off safely.
Okay.
So that is scheduled to start today.
Well, them have to do what them have
Yeah,
to do.
have. Oh yeah,
They have to do what they have to do so that things can,
yeah.
be done, because them have to get
People
this done before by now, and what do you call it? The 1st of June, because you guys are
yeah, oh yeah,
gearing up for the
yeah,
1st of June. There's something I don't understand with the countries them where the capitalist countries. None of them have cleaned up, but yet still they are ready to open up.
yeah,
There's like
yeah.
them value, the money over people life. Them treat
Oh
we
yeah,
like them treat we like shh. Me I tell you, that's how them
yeah,
treat we.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It is very strange, heart-rending,
Yeah. I mean,
of
when
what
you
they.
see the videos going around with Asia, how the Asian countries them clean up,
Yeah,
especially in China. and compare it
Yeah.
now to the Western world. It's crazy, man. Only Italy one put in some cleaning. Other countries them just want to open up.
Yeah.
But it's what it is, you know.
Yeah, it
Man
is.
thinks of
It
them
is.
powerful than the most high. But anyway,
Yeah.
we know it's all right. We're gonna play Wayan song one more time this morning.
Oh,
And you know it's been rotating on the Reggae Nostalgia Internet Radio as well. So it's in every
okay.
rotation as we speak. So right now,
Wonderful. Wonderful.
we're gonna hit you up with Hits All Right by Mr. Wayne Harmon.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's alright. It's okay. Just hang on a little bit longer, 'cause tomorrow is another day. It's alright. It's okay. Just stand firm in the face of adversity and watch them fade away. Life of a wave we carry you down when the money in the bank gets shorter and the bills are coming and you're caught in between the devil and the deep blue water. I know say that when you come home my yard and the picnic them I look them sober. So you do what you can, 'cause a man is just a man, now you don't make the picnic them sober. And you pray to the Father when this tribulation I go in, but remember Jonah in the belly of the whale and Daniel in the lion's den. It's alright, it's okay. Just hang on a little bit longer, 'cause tomorrow is another day. It's alright, it's okay. Just stand firm in the face of adversity and watch them fade away. I say time of a wait to test your faith, so you got to have enough endurance. One day at a time, just keep on trying, 'cause time carry no insurance. No matter how the situation hard, things can only get better. Just have some faith, everything I go great, 'cause nothing ever lasts forever. And you pray to the Father when this tribulation I go in, but remember Jonah in the belly of the whale and Daniel in the lion's den. It's alright, it's okay. Just hang on a little bit longer, 'cause tomorrow is another day. It's alright, it's okay. Just stand firm in the face of adversity and watch them fade away.
It's all right. It's okay. Hang on a little bit longer. As we were talking flavors while we were off the year, and we are saying one of the reasons why they are so in such a eager to open up is not about the economy alone. It's about the money that the stimulus package or the stimulus money that they have been issuing out. They want people to spend it back because this weekend in the US,
Yeah, the one.
it's Memorial
Yeah.
Weekend. And come on,
Yeah.
them want back those cash.
Mhm.
You understand me?
Yeah.
I mean, the big company there, the big company who got billions and millions and billions, they're not going to employ no one for now. They're going to sit back and see
Yeah.
what
Oh,
they can get in before they start,
yeah.
employing people again. But it messed up,
Yeah.
it messed up. And
Oh
some of
boy.
them not bringing in, some of them are not going to even bring back the high paid people. And some big company like Digicel and some others start file for bankruptcy already. Throw themselves,
Yeah. Right.
to the mercy of the government.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Anyway, we have a Did You Know this morning.
Yes, yes. Did you know? This morning fall in the category of beauty spots, and we're going to look on two such ones. And if we break it down a little bit more, are waterfalls, and you know how beautiful waterfalls are. Okay, we're going to start in the little island of Saint Lucia. Saint Lucia is a small but an hilly but beautiful island with they have a rainforest, they have the Twin Peaks, the Piton, a fabulous place to visit. Lots to do, lots to say, to see, you know, nice gardens and all of that. So let me tell you a little bit about we are going to be featuring the Diamond Falls Botanical Garden, and it's in the Soufrière. I know Soufrière is also a volcano, active volcano that is happening as we speak, but it's been very quiet for a while, for a long time. The Diamond Falls are consistently described as one of the natural wonders of St. Lucia and, of course, of the Caribbean. Diamond Falls Botanical Garden, a 6-acre multi-award winning tourist site, is an attractive, alluring, and peaceful retreat from the outside world. Enjoy the beauty of the sultry warmth of the tropics while walking through lush, fertile vegetation and marveling at the diverse range of tropical flowers and plant life. You have just stepped into a world with a breathtaking waterfall, hot mineral springs filled with historical baths with age-old medicinal water, and flora and fauna abound. The Diamond Falls Garden is both a historic and naturally beautiful site, a haven for birds and insects, which gives one a true nature experience not to be duplicated anywhere within the Caribbean. And if you are looking on our YouTube page, you will see like a slideshow of what the falls actually look like, what the gardens look like. So this is a place that we also recommend that you visit. It is really worth visiting. If you go to Saint Lucia, you should not miss going to the Diamond Falls. Now we move to Jamaica, and everybody knows about the Duns River Falls. But Jamaica have numerous falls, lots and lots of falls in Jamaica, lots and lots of falls. And one such fall is the YS Fall in St. Elizabeth. Let me just a moment, please. Yeah, the YS Fall is a very different type of falls from Duns River Falls. It's not so well known, and it's also it's also is also much smaller, and it's completely different. But it is really nice. It has its own character, and it's way in the parish of Saint Elizabeth, in the inlands of that parish. We have the Wise Falls, and Wise Falls was started operating as a tourist attraction fairly recent as compared to the other falls that we have in Jamaica. And if you actually look at the slideshow we have there, you can see the beauty of the falls. It's have a nice place where you can, you can swim. You jump off the rock and you're there. But it's a place where you can have a picnic all day and have fun. Bring the kids. It's really nice. So that's one of our other beauty spots. One of our other beauty spots in Jamaica. So we're going to try and give you, regular did you knows and beauty spots and anything of interest in and around the Caribbean. Thank you.
And in case you never know, now you know. Did you know each and every morning with Flavius? Hey, Flavius.
Yes, sir.
Yesterday a friend asked me a question, and him say,
Oh,
we play music, right? But are we gonna do a Father's Day special, knowing that we did the Mother's Day and it's have been blocked on YouTube? They can't see
yeah, we
it.
have to find a different way to do it.
Exactly. So we got to figure out a way. We have to, put our heads together and
Yeah,
strategically come up with something that we can honor the fathers as well.
yeah, yeah,
So, because I'm saying, we always look out for mothers, but we don't. When Father's Day time come, we tend to forget about the fathers that they play a part too.
yeah. It is so small
Hmm.
compared to the mothers. It is so small.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. And you would expect that even the ladies would push it. Push it a lot more because I know daughters love the fathers and all that. But I find that even the ladies are pushing Mother's Day a lot more.
Yeah.
You know, very strange. But mother seems to be always there. I think that is the thing with mothers.
Always there. Always there. You send me a
They
song.
are always put high, and everybody can always have access to them very easily, and they put themselves in a position where they are there.
True. 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 True.
It's
Before we bring
also
in
a big,
Dan, before we bring in
yeah,
Dan, you sent me a song with Morgan Heritage, the father of Morgan Heritage. But I know this is
yeah,
in a band named Black Eagles.
yes,
And the title of the song is People Need a Holiday.
yeah,
So I'm gonna drop some of it this morning. We have a lot of new
yeah, man.
songs. I remember I tell you, so I'm going to compile a list of all the independent artists and songs where
Yes,
we know we won't get penalized by YouTube. So
yeah,
even though we're on YouTube, people, I want you to understand that we cannot play all of the songs outright, or the ones that we're able to play outright are new songs that haven't been posted yet on these, we call it, these popular platform like Apple Music,
yeah,
Spotify, and SoundCloud, etc., etc. And these artists, it's their artistic work, and they have to get paid as well. So we just play some of those songs because we know it refer to some of the stuff that we're dealing with, but we cannot
yes,
play the full song. So if you get a little 1 second, 2 second of the song, you just understand what we're going through. Because if we get this channel taken down, then you won't be enjoying us in the morning. And this is a podcast. It's a chat session, and we want it to be as enjoyable as possible. That's why we add the songs, the music in it as well. But this one we're going to give you the total, what you call it, time. Black Eagle, People Need a Holiday. Check it out.
May people need a holiday that they can call a holy day. Ooh, I see your mission on Christmas Day. You say Good Friday was a holy day. You crucified the Savior, just sent to save us. You change his image, you try deceive us. You fill the churches with rules and lies that kept us gazing up in the sky. The words of Jesus, he's here to stay. The root of David, give us a brand new day. My people need a holiday that we can call a holy day. Yeah. My people need a holiday that we can call a holy day. My people need a holiday that we can call a holy day. My people need a holiday, oh Lord, that we can call a holy day. Crowning of Rastafari has lifted my spirit very high. Lineage of King David will live and never die. Ooh. Let's celebrate his majesty, his lineage and divinity. Oh no, no more lies to the community. We have seen the light in his divinity. Man, woman, boys and girls, let's celebrate around the world. Coronation Day is a holy day. Now let's make it our holiday. We need a holiday that we can call a holy day.
Yes, yes, indeed. As the group Black Eagles, we need a holiday. Right about now, we're linking up with a man in London, England, our correspondent on the ground, the one and only Don. How you doing, Don? Morning,
Good, my
Don.
brother.
How is the
Good
family? How is the
morning.
family? How is the family?
The family good enough, but the at any time now, cause them get restless. Everybody get restless.
Understood.
More
I
than this,
understand.
yeah. So that's the restless part.
hmm
So
Okay.
how are you? Or your family? Good.
Everybody are do good so far, and everybody doing good. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad
the
that
greatest.
everybody is okay.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the greatest thing.
Well, since we get that out of the way, let's get down to business. Cause one of the
Yeah.
thing. Okay, go ahead. Go
Before I
ahead.
go on like before me just want say to these people who give me all the support and when I was in Jamaica. So me I look on Mr. Graham, Magati High School, thanks for all the support and keep up the good work. And the staff of Magati High School, the coaching, the teaching staff, especially Mr. Graham, the head teacher, the deputy. I send out all the best wishes to that school. Because when I was down there, it gave me all the help. Next person I want to send to is Mr. Anderson from Volvo United. Just keep up the good work, Mr. Anderson. And the new support is there. And the next person is St. Ann FA President, Mr. Donald Beckford. Them call him Danny Dread. Danny Dread, thank you for all the support and the help he give me when I came down there and make me know what's going on. So all these people, thank you very much.
Respect, sir. Respect. I know you played full this morning and news, information, gossip, whatever you want to give us. But
Yeah, be a gossip.
there's something I read on on
Yeah.
on on my football app, and they have tested about 748
Yeah,
players and club staff were tested for
yeah,
COVID-19, but
yeah, because,
they found like a
yeah.
couple cases. So deal with that for me, up.
All right. What me know them? It's them call them start the testing. So the testing is only 6. All right. It was 748 them tests.
Mm-hmm.
Only six of the 748 have the virus.
Okay.
So the testing, yes, going on, but the problem now is although the testing going on, there are players who are still skeptic.
Of playing?
Players, them don't want. There is one player, but I don't want to call the wrong person name. I want to look for the player now. The player is, the player is Watford. You know, tried it, eh? That's the captain.
Oh yeah, for Watford, yeah.
Yeah, so he publicly say he won't be going back to training because his concern is he say he have a small child. Don't want to say the age, but him don't want to go to the training and then him come back him infect who's in the that is where now you don't know what as the club those players contract. Some player will go in and train, but why this black player is so concerned is because of what's going around. Black is more susceptible to this disease now. So
okay,
and one and can say yes, we support him, but the other hand, the club now will the club challenge it? Will his represent challenge it? Will the club representative challenge that? So that's the if and but. Who's right? Not even say who's right. Where would it go? Go towards the players because the players have to have their concern.
True.
As coaches, how do we look at that situation? So if you have any suggestion of anyone would I come say something about that, that is something that is really of concern. I don't feel Stradin is the only player
who have that concern, yeah.
I feel that more player, but someone first have to come out with it before they can open. Because there's a whole heap of one if we should go, one if we shouldn't.
Yeah.
That is one of the big issue right at the moment.
And there's a players association, right?
All right. Yeah, there's a player association. Well, that may be a next challenge because we look at although that do in favor of the players, but that is very good. I like that, but what will the club say? We are talking about the Premiership, so when we finish speak about the Premiership, we can talk about the other division where that's causing confusion now. Because it may go to legal. You don't know what's going on. Remember, a couple of weeks back, I was speaking about the
financial, yeah. The purse, is 150 what? 150,000 pounds.
Yes, so that's the thing coming down now. So although we are talking about the Premiership, remember we still have to look at the League One. Yeah. So what happened to those League One club? They are trying to reach the Premiership, don't?
Yeah.
Support their season falter. What will happen?
Yeah, but didn't the FA say that they're not going to continue with that? Only the championship playoff.
because they have that update on that one because
Yeah.
that one now is causing some prob. All right. Okay, I just give a little rundown what them say. So
Mm-hmm.
them say the second tier, June the 20th vote. Champion Club want to force through a vote today for a return to action on June the 20th.
Mm-hmm.
And the move will have major repercussion for the Premier League relegation battle.
Mm-hmm.
Under the timetable that is backed by the second tier top side, the matches would be played out over a period spanning 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That would mean four set of midweek fixtures with the final game of the season on July the 17th.
Mm-hmm.
But remember, they want to scrap that league.
Yeah.
So that is the next thing. You don't know what will happen.
Some legal
So,
battle intended for happen. That's right.
yeah, because when you look at it, all the thing is it's about money.
Mm-hmm. So what
Yeah.
the major sponsors? What the sponsors are doing now? What are the major sponsors doing now?
Well, maybe that is the next thing. You don't know if the sponsors them going to get involved and
Mm-hmm.
have their word. So you don't hear anything about the sponsors yet.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know. What them say, club at the wrong end of the championship are thought to be less keen and resuming.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that?
Yeah.
So if I am at the bottom, so I love it abandoned. Why? Because I may
Yeah.
get relegated, but if it's abandoned,
You're
I get
still in
relegated.
runnings. Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's what some of the Premiership teams were at the bottom of the table wanted the Premiership to abandon so that
yes,
next season they would still be in the Premier.
yeah, but when you look at it, is it fair? Is it really fair? And some of the club,
So I know clubs and sponsors. Everybody should be making so putting their ideas on the table so that they can discuss it and come up with a proper solution. Because
yeah,
wouldn't
that
it
is
be best if, for instance, they say, all right, if they're if they're not going play the what you call it, the league games, them, which we
yeah,
call it the second tier, if that
yeah,
not going play, why not share up the money? They
yeah,
don't think of
but
sharing the
share,
money.
yeah, but when I'm looking at if you look and sharing up the money or the prize money,
Mm-hmm.
where some club look at is the gate receipt. So it
Yeah,
when
but
that's what I was saying. If them all do those things, I just just make a last.
some the gate receipt. That
Somebody have to make
that
a
mean the
last.
other clubs them decide we want to make sure so them play. But remember, no one is going to be admitted in the
Yeah,
stadiums.
yeah, that's what I said. Just you have to bend your mind to make a last.
Yeah,
If you don't prepare for make a and sometimes sacrifice, are you going to sacrifice and say to yourself, all right, I know it's not going right, but look,
that's what.
if they say when they do this, kind of on some ball thing, if it work and I get relegated, I have to just accept it. But some club won't accept it.
That's why I figure so them should have share the money so that people who have them staff, and groundsmen, everybody get paid. Teams who wouldn't able to reach in the championship playoff, them know definitely them they wouldn't get no money.
Yeah, and that's it.
They wouldn't get
That's
no money
where the
because you
problem
never
come in.
make the championship playoff.
Yeah, but the problem is during that time, if although they may get relegated, during that time the gate receipt
Mm.
will be bringing in money. So
Yeah,
that's where the problem is. Cause
but when it
if I that, yeah, because you have to depend on the gate receipt.
yeah, but when it
So how
resumed,
do
there
you?
would be no crowd, so there would be no gate receipt.
But them still look on it that way. Them still
Uh,
now look on it that way. So they may look on it. All right, we know there's no crowd. Can we estimate? We can say, we're gonna work at our last gate receipt.
mhm.
If it's the scores is at 20,000, all right. Will we get say the 5 game,
Mhm.
100,000 for those 5 game? What is going to so you have to look on it different ways.
Mm-hmm.
One thing it comes down to, just the money,
Okay.
One
So
thing there.
so for now that mean the decision to scrap the what you call
20th,
it
them all vote, them 20th of June.
for that division for
Yeah,
decide.
20th,
Okay.
yeah, 20th of June.
Mm-hmm.
And that would mean that the game, the season will end the 17th of July. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to say,
So premier
all right.
the
FA,
the
yes or no?
premiership will resume what when in June
No, them say the 12, them say it may push back to the 19th.
to the 19th.
All right.
Okay.
FA chairman Greg Clark has made it clear he is prepared to use their special share in the league to force, hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Force through relegation and promotion, even if clubs attempt to resist. It's a strong word, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Force. You hear that?
Yeah, man.
Force.
Force.
So hear this now. Club at the wrong end of the championship are thought to be less keen.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the resistance there now?
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't win the next two match, and we don't get relegated.
Yeah.
So we have to just hope them come to a solution and that. So Clap now, Clap a look on this thing serious too,
Yeah.
His Clap word is has vowed not to endanger any of his Liverpool star as the Premier League champion elect return to training. Cause them, I believe they full some you start interact more from today.
Mm-hmm.
So Klopp is looking at, well, I don't want to force the player. I don't want to force them to come training. So I am just wondering if it's the agent concern. Does the agent have an input in that?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you segregate those players who want to come in training, who don't want, and then you have to look at, suppose some players come training, some don't, but them turn up. Do you involve them? So some turn up, some don't. You get the balance.
So you don't have a full squad yet coming out.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but them do them individual train. But what I'm saying is, suppose six turn up and come training for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Some don't turn up. You don't have a full squad training.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to play the game. What you do now?
Well, them only need 2 games, for win the championship,
Yeah.
So they have to look at it strategically, and they have to look at it on the players' interests as well as them health. And I don't know. The whole Premiership League. Let me just say it. The whole sports to me right now. Oh, you guys over there looking at it because it's a gambling as well. Everybody I feel it. Everybody I feel it. And people want it resumed so that they can make some money. Because I don't know if you guys if the government will bail you guys out. Apparently not. I don't hear you mention not like government have a stimulus package for the league or for clubs, etc., etc. How that go?
So no one hear anything about that if the government will involve, but assuming the owners and the share this and all these people who put in, I feel say maybe them come to agreement. So if I sponsor you through the season, maybe it's done. So although it look like it's coming to an end, and maybe that's done because I say they want to show it on telly, and that's causing a little problem as well.
Okay, that's another issue too as well because cable rights, people who buy cable and people who don't have cable, the sponsors for the cable, the big cable companies like where the big your cable companies them name?
So you have Sky, you have sports, and you have Sky Sports, Euro Sports. So you have a lot of BBC as well.
Okay, so those
sir.
company don't want to show it on local TV.
Certain games,
Oh,
certain games. So I may want to watch that game because that game may attract more.
yeah, but remember there won't be no public gathering, right?
Them don't,
So,
them trying, as I say, if, all right, here's the problem. Majority people, some have Sky, maybe a 50-50, Sky, some don't.
yeah,
But you see, in each pub up here,
yeah,
so we have friends, 20 of us have friends, we may can't go home and go watch it at home because it may be space small. So what we do is we go to the pub.
mm-hmm,
So the pub can be over 50 or 100 people plus outside.
mm-hmm,
But that was it. No, they were saying them do not want it to show at the pub because that the crowd.
mm-hmm.
So we can see that side of it. Say yes, but on a business adventure,
Mm-hmm.
you have your pub. You want you ever want your goods to sell.
Yeah, that's another
So
thing.
who,
Everybody I
who is
feel.
going to who is going to compensate me now?
Hey,
Yeah?
listen me, man. As I was saying to Flavius this morning, I realized that these big countries, for the exception of Italy, not one of them have a cleanup task force, but them have a task force for how them go open up them countries in different phases. I don't understand the premise behind all of this. You want to make the
Yeah, but
money,
you
but you
know
don't
what?
want to clean up before you can make the money.
Uh,
If listen me,
this
I have seen some videos with students going back to school in China, and listen me, if
they are watching
America
them.
bringing something like this for make students go back out to school, trust me, I feel comfortable as a parent sending out my child. You understand me? But right now, me not confident them. Me not have no trust in them because we're going to just have it all over again. Them
But
not put
Franco,
them not do nothing for clean up the cities, them, the country.
no, but Franco, all we have said this and said that, the health and safety and people and so on. So
Mm,
the only thing it come back down to,
mhm.
it's the money.
Yes,
It's
yes.
the money. See this thing it come in the paper where, you know what, the
Mm-hmm.
pro fear their career blight. So what them say is Premier League stars are worried their career could be ended
Mm-hmm.
if they contract
Expired
the
before.
virus.
Mm-hmm.
You, you understand? So then you have to start wonder. So you look on the mental health side now at the players them because them I think them starting behind
Hey, and
the game now.
I know a lot of players. If this thing resume, and I'm gonna play against you, and you don't want him come too close. I say, man, don't come too close. And I got the virus, but
No, really and truly, them a look at it at different ways. But when you really look at it, there's a lot of issue. But we have to say to ourselves, what's really going on?
you know why we are talking about this thing this morning, Dan, is because we know in sports in Europe, a lot of money involved. Not just the winning
Yeah,
purse, but
yeah,
gambling. It's a gambling like casino in the US. That's a gambling farm where you can legally bet, based on odds and results, etc., etc. And
man.
it's some small man's livelihood as well. You understand me? So
My friend,
everybody get
my friend,
affected, but the small man he might feel it more because he must go back in business. And I see why some of the players them too as well because what about those who have them contract are expired at the end of the season? The club cannot afford to pay them again for come back.
all right. With the league tour, here now, I read a little article.
Mm-hmm.
The EFL, that are the English Football League, will pick up the tab for medical tests needed in League One. This is not the Premiership now.
League One, okay.
This is League One, working out at around 3.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
This is less than the Championship,
Mm-hmm.
5 million bill.
Whoa.
Because for your extra staff, are needed at the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
This now, many clubs are understood to be against a run return, as putting on the remaining fixture behind closed door would cost them each an estimate 300,000.
30,000
So
pounds.
yes, so you see, and then now, but Pash Chief McAntony had earlier warned each team could face compensation claim for up to 800,000 if the season is scrapped.
Mm-hmm.
How much club in that? 92 club, you have, you know?
Yeah,
You hear that?
92 clubs.
Each team could face compensation claim 800,000 pounds. So you see, you said boil down to still.
Mm-hmm.
It still boil down to the money. Don't business overlook at it. They might look at the safety, yes, but it still boil down to money. And then the next thing we happen now is the amount the players them who are get fined. Cause one get into problem just to go and cut him here. You can
Yeah.
believe that?
He went to a barber shop.
Yes, I'm fine. For cut him here, and you know about the Chelsea player though. You about that one with them accusing. That is
The youth, what name? Odie?
Hudson. Yeah, Hudson. Yeah, can you hear what me do?
Yeah.
Yeah, so them. So you know what those accusations still, but them in the palm bill, no, cause them would lock him up, you know.
Yeah, but didn't he return to training the other day too as well?
Yes, so I know it's true. I remember he was the first person to test positive with the disease as well. Yeah, but him come out as me say, we just hope him clear everything go good with him as well. So we don't want anything. Players them still, you know.
So
them
I have a question for you, Dan. The question I have: what about a player or players who this would be them contract would up this season, right? How it go for them?
Well, those club talk about that as well. That's the problem now because, as you say, the season almost finished. It may have still hope. Although I'm saying going to start the 12, it may not. It may abandon. Depends on what happens. So that's something now of concern. So use a player, say use a fringe player, and as I say, your contract running down. You're not getting any contact. Your agent not coming to you and say to you, listen, you know, so and so interested when the season finished. You know, so and so. What if no club don't interested in you?
You got Belarus.
You have to start work on that because maybe you would get a couple run. The season coming down now, you get a couple run and you start shine, and somebody may say, yeah. But if you abandon and you don't get your run, then you have to start look at it. So,
you have to look to Belarus.
Yeah, but the thing is, how will that player mind? So
it's all about, as you say, your league, your sports, football. It's a lot of money involved, and nobody, don't club, don't want to lose not even a pound.
Not even a pound.
But
the thing now, this is the thing now. What them send out with the training, do's and don'ts. So before training start, our players must have given a negative COVID-19 test within 48 hours of resuming training and be tested twice per week. Okay. They must arrival. Player and staff must all have a designated parking spot at least 3 minutes away from another car. And they should arrive wearing their kit and carrying towel and drinks bottle.
So man carry him own bottle now.
Yeah, and they must park at a distance, and then their temperature check and must complete a medical questionnaire. So, and not just training again, you know. It's about assessing you as a player.
Yeah.
You understand? So, all right, training now, staggered session, so coaches and player arrive at different times. So maybe use a striker and may say, all right then, I have two strikers and I'm going to have no work with you. So it's staggered. So, all right, Franco, here I got me. I'm going to give you an hour, you know, or an hour and a half. So I'm going to put that on the timetable. So I want to do that every morning, them time there, maybe negotiate and say, listen, I'll come in early. So, staggered it. All the agreement with the players and the coach, with the players them. So, no flicker things, we are looking at just one way, but there's no flicker things that go happen. And when I'm saying now, players will be allowed 15 minutes to warm up, including gym exercise. So, with that now, you know, so the distance, how much players are allowed in the gym. And what some say? Group of no more than 5. And that include 4 outfield players and a pitch, while remain at least 2 meters apart. So,
so things set up now. If them have such a distance now, then how them gonna play the game? I don't understand.
Franco, and them still continue. So that means that the maximum session, the length of so media you see 75 minutes. That include ball work, but not contact or tackling. So, me look and start us passing, possession, we'll keep it and move around. Play through the space, nothing more. And look, spitting is banned.
Spitting on the field on the field now, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to swallow him spit.
Yeah, so that ban. But them say no. So look now.
Hey, might as you're the best thing that finish the league, man. Just go up on the what you call it? Do the PlayStation.
But Franco,
yeah, might as well use Franco, the PlayStation and finish the league.
This still no come. Me go around to the ball now and the sticky thing. So me try cover as enough. So if anybody want to look at thing, them just make a note send into you. But me try cover as enough to make them know what's going on. So with that now, players then have 15 minutes to finish essential recovery program. It's an app, all right? So I cover before training start, arrival, training, no me cover after training. All players must take their own equipment away with any GPS gear. So you know that you understand the GPS?
Yeah.
That are the you know the little way them on them chest and them run and So in training, left in a specific. So you left in a specific here for them disinfected.
Why don't they give them the Fitbit and the wrist? What them wear on them wrist? Why don't they give them Fitbits? I better that way, there, man. A man can clean it himself, get it home and clean it.
Well, maybe they not trust them to do that.
Oh, okay.
So you have to just look and say, you know what, better we give the staff them for this. So staff also disinfect corner flags, cones, goalposts, ball, gloves, boots, and other equipment.
So before once the league resume, then before them go on the pitch, what them going to do? Them going to disinfect the whole field, everything, goalposts, the net, everything before them come out.
Yes. So that so if them would do it after training, I feel say the same thing after training, like disinfect the flag, the corner. I feel them would do them thing there and maybe before the game. All right. Then our next part we say players must leave as soon as they have completed their session and are banned from congregating in any area. So the social part right now, you know what? I get what the social part.
And it come back to the question I asked. Then why resume the league if you don't want them to have contact in a training? I don't understand it.
But remember me we talk about it.
Because if them going to go through so much testing, them going to test them 2 times a week. Them going to test them before them go on the pitch, give them a temperature test. And I guess them have to go sanitize themselves down too as well.
Yep.
So that means before the game start, no handshaking then.
Franco.
Better on scrap it, Dan.
Listen to part now. Listen, partner now.
Mm.
Shower must not be taken at the training ground. You so far, you understand? So,
What do you mean, individual?
food, drink, nutritional supplement, and medication are to be collected from a designated point at the exit gate. So you know what? You can't just collect anywhere, you know. You know, so you have to go there and you go and collect it at a designated place where and the,
So now you
from
see why when name Dini.
you know you
No, you
can't
see
wrong
why the
him
man. No,
because
you see why the man are fear, because I mean, if you're gonna go through so much procedures, simple means something are go on.
yeah, but if I could have sent you the picture, if I could have sent you some picture we may have, but I show you how the training, how them do the training, because we have a couple picture of how them do the training. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have 6 of them. You can see I mean the passing, the direction, you can see the distance between them. So
So
Franco,
so
when right?
like you as a trainer, now,
Yeah.
how you approach the situation with players? What the
No,
safeguard for the trainers them now?
no. You see, with the grassroots, you know, say that completely cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So with grassroots coaches them
Yeah.
that cancer. So we don't have no contact with the players them.
Okay.
What happening now? You have 1 and 2 players. You can't go there, but you know the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at passing. So what I was saying is go look at jogging. Like morning time now, what I don't know why just go do my jogging, keep my look
Okay.
at fitness.
Okay.
And you have 1 and 2 kids if you want, you can go and the WhatsApp,
Mm-hmm.
show them some little drills, make them do the little drills, yeah, watch what them doing. But away from that, at the grassroots level, the kids them just them play with them friends still, you know.
Yeah.
So just keep them going. But we as coaches in that situation, no. That is a no. But you don't go. You just call the fellow coach them, speak to them. Oh, yeah, you go and answer. But away from that, there's no training going on. And then the only thing now, what I would like to know is the academy them. So you know those kids them at academy level,
Mm-hmm.
how are they coping? Yeah, those are the things now. We really would have loved to know how those players coping.
Listen, my man, England need to clean up the place. You hear me? Cause
Franco.
need for this wash down the whole country, man.
Yeah,
Spray down the whole
Franco.
country.
And the money, you know.
And them have the money, man. What you mean at the money? Them have the money. The Queen sit down on
And,
some big stack of pile of money, there, man.
as a top, be there. As a top about that, no Franco.
What happened to the Queen, though?
I'm glad to talk about that, Franco.
What happened to the Queen?
Queen, yes, the Queen hit by 18 million last. Through
What?
lockdown tourist cash blow. Yeah, so don't laugh, Franco. Don't laugh, you know.
Wait a say, hold on. The Queen of ball. The Queen of ball.
No, Franco, see ya. Queen hit by 18 million losses.
Wow.
Lockdown tourists, because you know, say the tourist thing and them thing there.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give a little rundown.
Go ahead, man.
All right.
Go through.
The lockdown trying to blow an 18 million all in the Queen finance.
Mm.
Can you imagine that? I mean, you they've never found good enough.
Queen sit down
So-
on a stockpile of money, man.
So, all right. So here we are now. Now give a little rundown on it.
Mm.
18 million lost to finances.
Mm-hmm.
Ticket and sovereign sale have collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
Even for a Queen event. That means that all the event with them have for a Queen put on hold for 2 years.
Whoa.
So these are the things now. Them have Windsor Castle. It come like it's about 25 million per year.
She lose 25
Clarence.
million off of Windsor
Why?
Castle.
Look at it looks so hard that them used to make a year time.
Mm-hmm.
And then them say Clarence House,
Mm-hmm.
132,000 per year. And one name, Ali what? Ali Rood House, that makes 5.6 million a
Mhm.
year. The next one, all right, no, it's the great Buckingham Palace,
Yeah.
12 million a year. That Queen Gallery London, 1.6 million per year. You know, so they might tell you so. And then you have the Queen Gallery that are Edinburgh, that are in Scotland, that are 400,000 a year.
Yeah.
And then now the Muse, so you have a Royal Muse and them thing there, 1.6 million per year. So, brother,
So the man I'm tell us the Queen I lose money too.
no, so bad thing,
Then we have to laugh
laugh, bro.
because you may bring she in the conversation, so she can come up with some money, like she just say, well,
Right,
I'm going
but
to give her £100,000 or
no,
£100,000,000, for
but
kickstart
she
a
start
clean
look
up
out already,
campaign.
no.
And she a ball already.
But yeah, she owed 18 million, no. So, brother,
Hey, much pallets, much pallets of pounds in a some fair val, them boss. And she a ball.
why, Franco, my brother, I don't know.
Plus the taxes where them I get from some colonies where them have control over same way. Nah, man. Well, seriously speaking, and
Yeah,
the thing of me I look back, it's so much problems involved in the Premiership League,
yeah.
in the League One, League Two, all of the championships,
All
too
right,
much problems.
all right.
So might
Reach
as
to the
well.
line. Reach to the line.
Mm,
Reach to the line. Reach to the line now. All listeners reach to the line. What really happened? But DD pencil in for the 20 Premiership Club on Thursday, May the 28th. All right?
yeah.
So, say, DD, you look and say, well, next week, Thursday. All that must come to an end. So, by the 28th, as me say, we don't know where, but by the 28th, we want to know what's going on. So you look on them talk about either they back the restart. All right. It is now time for a top flight club to grow, appear and tell us the truth. So everybody want to know tell the truth what's really going on. Either they back the restart plan that will see football return behind closed door to the nation TV screen next month, or they will not support any type of resumption. So that is a big talk now. We have up the 28th. And be prepared to take, you remember all we attack for the past weeks, one thing in mind. And be prepared, that's strong talking, to take a financial and repetition at it. So, we talk about it still come down to the money part, my brother. So, them have to prepare for do that. Or when they say to you, say, my brother, them just give back some to the people, them. Just give back some to the people behind closed door.
Yeah.
Make it on normal television. The league director of football, Richard Carrick, concedes it's fair to acknowledge that there is an increased risk in the BAME, and it's still black and Asian majority with the black kids. So he must say that is a big risk with that group. Yeah, but in mitigation, the risk in young fit athletes is still very, very small. That is an important factor. So if you have look to him and say, maybe I say, yeah, for now, I'm going to use the BME, them really, it will cause a problem. Why we not use the younger players, them, which club are going to try that?
No.
Eh?
That's some future investment right there, so I'm not going to do that.
So, and then the next thing now, Masters accept the official June 12th target is now just a staging post. And with manager wanting up to 4 weeks of intensive work, June 19 or even June 26 are now viable. So you to say it instead of the 12 now, you what happen? Because if them start training, say, this week, June
and this are fresh news, right? You just get it.
Yeah, so them a look upon different issue. So them a look on June the 19th.
Yeah.
All right. So them still a look on issues, So them say, and don't laugh when you hear this now. An early priority will be getting the two outstanding games. So they have two outstanding games for play. And that is Arsenal trip to Man City and Aston Villa home date with Sheffield United. So them that love that play first, so that if the if the guillotine come down again, our team will be have played the same number of games.
Yeah.
So this is the cat and mouse game now.
And Sheffield Wednesday that qualify for Europe next year. If
And them
Sheffield
don't
win.
must.
Yeah, no,
Right, so
but chances are they will win. So them will qualify. That's the whole concept of it.
And then the next thing, Arsenal and then support Arsenal beat Man City.
Mm-hmm.
And go one game Liverpool up. So it still come down to the financial part, my brother. I don't know what viewers out there have to say about it, but Flavor, wait, you have anything to say about this one?
Flavius, I think Flavius will make breakfast in the meantime. Yeah.
So,
he never get for making the breakfast before we come on the air live. Mm-hmm.
So anyone outside can text you with them can come up with a solution. Just the kind of solution all of us is just thinking about. Yeah, the best solution.
But them a listen from the layman though. Are they listening to the layman when the layman say boy XYZ, this and that? Them not listen to us. I mean it's good suggestions. Some of us will have and say boy, do this, do that, or the league should do this and do that. Like for me, I figure say right now, since them have so much problem in separating players, put them at such a far distance. If you can resume something, you should be confident. Say this can be done so you get back the people them active. But one of the reasons why them have so much problem now with the distancing with the players is because they never clean up. And that's what I was just saying. The Asian countries them spend more time cleaning up them cities and them country so that people can resume. You understand me where them left off? Now, the capitalist countries, them do not like that. Them not clean up no city, all them say them do is test people, and them never even test half of the population. America have about what? 320 or 340 million people, and we going to test about 14 million people. Come on, man.
As you talk about the test, never come back.
How much British? How much on the test? How much people on the test? How much millions on the test?
So them not giving an update, but the thing will never me I believe now, cause you know. At the part now with the school now, cause them want to open up the school, and that is a problem now because some school say they not feel it the time to open up. Some say it can't work because what we're looking now is 312 National Health Service and care staff dying at this already, 312 in my brother. So those people who are on the front line and them say now 2,200 school delay. So that is a council. I said no, we don't want that, so a 28 council within like over the have. Look up parish in Jamaica, so them break them up in a council. So 28 them are resolved. Some no want open, some want open. So that's the next big issue now. How that will work out. How we have a work out with that. Some want to go back, some don't want to go back. Some parents have concern. Yeah. And they know, all right, they want to test the nation, and they must say, the virus swab for all age 5+. So we don't know them how to do it. So everyone age 5 and over is set to be offered check for the virus as part of a huge expansion of testing. So we don't know, and we don't know if we don't hear it, or it must be over your side and the rest of the world. Them say no, the new now is one now. One of the symptoms is loss of taste and smell.
Yeah, we know that. We know that one day. Because a lot of the LK, we call it frontline workers, them on the front line. That's so some of the major symptoms they were experiencing. Them couldn't taste anything and
But
them lose them, them smelling and all them thing there. Anyway, hold
Franco,
on a minute. What
Franco,
me go do?
one, the money
Make a
thing.
play two tune, then come back to the conversation and see maybe by them time the Flavius will finish up with him breakfast, right? So
All
for
right
all my
then.
listeners listening, you're listening to the Real Stuff podcast with Flavius and Franco, and our guest this morning is none other than Don in London. So in the meantime, one drop of love.
Make the world your vision. Break down every barrier. Look and see with your heart. We're no different from each other. If you live and you love, it's a blessing that brings us together. Together. One drop of love. One drop of love can move a mountain. One drop of love can turn rain into sunshine. One drop of love can make a baby smile. One drop of love can lift our spirits high. Love begins right now, so give someone a helping hand. Equality for everyone, moving in one direction, building trust for a solid foundation. Willing hearts make a stronger, stronger nation. Ooh yeah. One drop of love. One drop of love can move a mountain. One drop of love can turn rain into sunshine. One drop of love can make a baby smile. One drop of love can lift our spirits high. Feel with your heart, heal with your soul, never lose control. You should open your eyes and realize that you are not alone. In a harmony of voices that's united in every way, chanting and singing, dancing and moving all our troubles away. One drop of love can move a mountain. One drop of love can turn rain into sunshine. One drop of love can make a baby smile. One drop of love can lift our spirits.
One drop of love. Big tune, big tune. Yes, you're listening to the Real Stuff podcast with yours truly, Franco, along with Flavius in Jamaica, up in the hills of St. Mary, a place they call Enfield. And we have Dan in London. Dan, I know what time it is in London right now. Evening, right?
Time 20. Look, thing else,
Eh?
call it a 15 past 4, yeah, 15 past 4.
Okay. So you prepare dinner time for you now. Supposed to
No,
have
you
cook.
know, yeah.
I'm still in my breakfast mode,
But
Yeah. And there's some tea me go grab in the meantime, clear up the throat at the same time because we know Flavors are gonna jump in because Flavors right now supposed to do some breakfast. He never get for making breakfast. But in my ear still. All right, continue, resume where you left off.
all right, all right, because I just want to just get a little update. Really, I go. All right, we get a club now. Because I just covered a part before. Club want to know what will happen if they suffer a spate of positive test. So when you look into that now, all right, we say yeah, we are gonna resume. But when you run the test,
Mhm.
they start in 11,
Okay.
9. So 9, and then what happen now if you send in the squad are supposed to deal when you play the game, them tests.
Mhm.
So them concerned, there's a lot of concern with these
Okay.
some masters want to find out. So if they suffer a spate of positive tests ruling out a significant number of players, can they be forced to put out a team? They are also worried about injury on the back of the extended layoff. So
Yeah.
there is a lot, brother. There's a lot of questions, lot unanswered, lot of unanswered questions.
There's somebody on the ground know what's going on. The question I'm going to ask you is this: why is it they really want to finish the season? Why is it they don't just say, all right, since Liverpool accumulate so many points ahead of everyone, and we know maybe 5 teams, the top 5 right now in the Premier League, automatical, except for actually exclude Man City, because Man City, if everything resume next year as planned, or as God will, Man City won't be going back, won't be in the European playoff.
They might challenge it now. I wish they might challenge that,
Yeah, but them are gonna lose. Whether them challenge it or not, them are gonna lose. We know that. Them are gonna lose that battle. Because UEFA don't go back, don't make changes like that. So them are gonna lose that. Them can challenge it, but them are gonna lose.
Then you look on the appeal, because them can appeal.
Yeah.
So if them appeal, because we have to look on now, what happen if them appeal and it take a time or them do them stutter?
UEFA still, yeah, but UEFA will not stop the league just because of Man City or any other club. I'm telling you that. I've seen it happen already. UEFA not going to do that. So we're going to take City out of the top 5 right now, because you have Liverpool, Leicester, City.
You have City, Leicester, and we must say you have Chelsea up between Man United,
Chelsea
up between
and Man United.
Wolves.
So no, Wolves not there so yet. I think Sheffield is ahead of them. Sheffield is ahead of Wolves, right? Sheffield, I think. Yeah, man. Sheffield should be either 5 or 6. But we're gonna see. If we take out City, Sheffield going to be number 5. So look at your table standing.
Look at the table.
I usually have it, but I'm just saying, if you remove Man City out of the slot that they are in now, it's going to be Leicester. It's going to be Leicester, Chelsea, Man United, and just said Sheffield United. Is that a problem why the FA don't want to make us just give it to Liverpool and send all of these 4 teams next year to Europe? Is that one of the reasons?
Mike. All right. You have to just go by what them saying and the meet with them having. All right.
So the standing when me see now, Liverpool, Man City, Leicester, Chelsea, Man United 5th, Wolves 6th, and Sheffield United 7th. So I was wrong with Wolves and Sheffield. Anyway, we're going to remove Man City. So you got Liverpool. All right, forget Liverpool. So we're going to have Leicester, Chelsea, United, and Wolves.
Yeah.
So that would be the teams will be going to Europe along with Liverpool.
Yeah, but when you look, but if we're going to deal that way, when you look on Sheffield United, Sheffield United and Wolves up on the same point.
No.
And Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Sheffield United support. Sheffield United have a game in hand.
Yeah, but remember, they will be both of them will be going to Europe. That's what I'm looking at. Take out Man City.
But Tottenham can't have a point too. Remember, Tottenham are only 2 points adrift. Arsenal only 3 points adrift. So that are the challenging part right now. I just say challenge.
I'm not looking at it like that. What I'm looking at is they must scrap the season. Scrap it. Nobody not, regardless of what your position, we're just going to deal with the top 5. So even if you did have one game where you could have catch up number 4, it's not going to work.
All right, I'm gonna read this for you. I'm gonna read this for you. Me know what you're saying, but I'm gonna look on the challenge with the club. All right. There are other sticking point issue too. Masters on behalf of the clubs is now locked in talk with Sky and the
Mm-hmm.
other broadcasters. So them in a big talk now.
Okay.
Aimed at clawing, listening, no,
Mm-hmm.
aimed at clawing back some of the 330 million. No business what we are talking about. All this, them still a look on, what? Or we can get back some of that 330 million rebate that has been demanded for disruption to TV schedule. You see, I know them not say, them I know fan them attack for a couple of weeks. No. I know the fan. No fan no mention of this. No.
Mm-hmm.
Them not say, Franco,
Fine. Yeah, man. I'm here. Seems like we lost Dan, so we're gonna get back Dan. In the meantime, let me give you a song from Culture Doc, who will be our guest tomorrow. So, Olden Days by Culture Doc.
The olden days were the best days, and I wish this generation could be old those days. Ah. Well, I say, give me back those days that was natural. When every man did a live equal. Nowadays to artificial, and it a cost too much wars and funeral. So give me back those days that was natural. When every man did a live equal. Nowadays
yeah,
to
man. All right.
artificial.
Me could go back
That is
to
Culture
what we are
Doc, who
saying.
will be our next guest tomorrow. So, that's just a snippet of Culture Doc. We have Dan back on the line again, and Flavius also is here. Yes, Dan.
So me go back to where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Masters on behalf of the clubs is now locking us that a Sky him lock with, and the other broadcaster, he might climb back. You hear that?
Yeah.
330 million. So them a look how them can claw that back now. Rebate that has been demanded for disruption to the TV schedule. So you see, I know them not putting that well here. We are talking about the money, but we still not talk about the people who the money are generate from.
Give them some
How
free, give them some free cable and make the telecast the game them live on net and regular TV channel. That's what them for do.
you understand? The players are important, because the players them entertain. But when you look into it still, you see what happen? Them all play behind closed door and what? It don't feel like a game. So all them attack and I said this, yes, the safety of the players them, yes, the money, but I still feel them should mention the fan, the football fan them all over the world, their contribution, because if it wasn't the fan, these events wouldn't possible. So
Right.
why can't
Greed are gonna be them
they mention
downfall.
some, why? Because all right, we'll finish it now. 330, all right. The TV excess want more.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that?
Yeah.
The TV excess want more for less. The club face huge. Remember we talked about it. Say,
Mm-hmm.
this can happen. The clubs face huge financial hits. The bitterness will rumble on for some time. Part of the intimate discussion that Master said are already ongoing. Yet, what Masters know urgently is that the big call are made. No more excuse. No more whinges. So man and woman up, put your cards on the table, show us all what you are made of and take a decision. Them can't wait any longer now. That's just say.
You know what I need,
Can't wait any longer.
Dan. You know what I need a little clarity on the furlough. The clubs them. Yeah, because I know the
All right.
ground staff them are some big thing, right? And
All
how
right.
many of these clubs,
Boy,
involved in?
couple club
Mm,
couple club will get involved and the reaction from the public and certain people them have to withdraw it. All right. Hear the furlough thing. Man.
yeah.
If you are working because all right, you not work, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not your fault why you're not working.
Yeah.
them furlong you with if you 80%.
Okay.
So the government contribute 80% to your pay, but your employer can put up with 20%, you get
Mhm.
it full. But enough employer won't be
They're
doing it
not
because
going to
enough
do that.
employer
Yeah,
know.
they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But that type. But the only thing now with the furlong now is you lose out.
Mhm.
Because if you say work £1,000 say for the month,
Mhm.
only 80% of that money you're going to get. Plus, say a tax on out of that 80% yet.
Mhm.
So you end up, because them was making some examples. Say if a person work 2,500 a month,
Mhm.
say 5,500 come out of your money there and then, bam. So you down 500
Mhm.
or you claw back that to do certain things. So you have to minimize what you're going to do now. So the furlong, does it benefit? It help a situation.
Mhm.
But when you look at it now, do could those payment be like holiday payment so you get your full pay? So there is
Okay.
that, and I say it's just ups and downs. Is this right? Is this wrong? So the furlong people are saying it's not fair. So
Money,
me and
money,
you,
money,
me and you,
money, money,
Franco, is
money, money,
Franco.
man.
Anyway, take it, Franco.
Mhm.
It's just money, Franco. How can I
Yeah.
save enough money to put in our pocket? I know we're getting it. Those people you call them director,
Mhm.
yes, and then them get upon them pension, incentive,
Yeah.
bonus, and still who a fork out all of those money. Fan, the little fan, the little man where work him little weekly wages where him barely good at survive. But him try for though.
You call it
Him
Main
try for buy
Street.
himself
Main
some
Street
ticket.
don't get a
Yeah,
dollar back.
they don't get no dollar, nothing back.
So no, wait.
Him
So Britain not giving no, what you call it,
don't
stimulus.
even mention that one.
No
Like
stimulus.
America and Canada.
Hmm.
If Franco, if it happen, I I'm one of those who don't get it. If it
Okay.
happen, none
Yeah.
of my friends them don't get it. And if it happen,
Count on the
maybe them
grass
doing it
because of your
secretly.
because you guys are grassroots coaches.
No man, they are giving Britain is actually giving the 80% up until October.
Yeah, but what we and Franco talk about is it's not sufficient because if you work £10, they might take 80% of your £10 and the tax on out of that. So people is
Yeah,
saying,
no, no, but
yes,
it's not getting anything at all.
yes. When I say America is getting what 1,005, Canada what two
Yeah, but no, I think
two.
I think at 1,200 in America,
All right then,
and them
at
supposed to
least
I
them
think they're
getting
working
something.
on another package where they want to
All
give
right,
Yeah, yeah,
a huge a
yeah,
chunk.
yeah. It's America and Canada is far, far better off than England.
I wouldn't say far better off because my
Yeah, man,
listen
Yeah,
to me,
man.
Flavors, listen. Because everybody are look on the money, but they're not looking on the safety of themselves because clean up the people them for clean up the place. You hear me, man?
Yeah, but none of them
Before you
not
get the
clean
money
up.
because they are giving you this money. This weekend them call it Memorial Weekend. And they open up from Monday. That means them expect you to start shop. You understand me?
Well, shopping is
And
for them
some
thing.
cities
Yeah.
already I tell you how many people infected already. Them
But
case number
Franco,
jump up.
Franco, the
Mm,
only parish in Jamaica that does any cleanup.
mm.
Up to today, they don't have one case.
Another.
Yeah. And then
Exactly.
clean up every day. In fact, from from them hear about COVID, them start clean up.
So that's what me I
And
tell you.
them start hand out mask to everybody.
Me that more
The
feel
other parishes,
hey, me there Jamaica, me that more feel better for go on over than any other parishes. Because
of
we know
course,
them clean up.
if
And that's what
them
exactly
let
that's
in,
yeah, all
if them
right.
let
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If the capitalist countries them clean up the place, it will reassure a lot of people like myself who are skeptic of going outside like that. Say yes, I can go outside and feel much better. Maybe people that the thing that England is putting on the players. That's stress. You can't even take a shower after training at the bathroom. Where them do? I forgot on them car and head home for a beer.
Well, Franco,
Mm.
as I say, don't business. We're going through flavor. As we talk it, we discussed it before this, It's down to one thing. It's down to how much money can we make? How much money can we save? And I know, as I said to you, I know I don't see in no article
Mm-hmm.
where the funds mentioned. No, you don't. It's no article where the funds are mentioned. You know what? We're gonna do this for the fund.
Who are they?
But the fun. But good question. Everyone know it's the fun who make these things happen. It's the fun make these players where they are, and it's the fun make this television station get this money.
Yeah, because if the TV station pay the money because the fans can watch the ads them and go out and buy something.
Yes, so why the fans don't mention nothing, them don't get back nothing, them always giving. Now is the time to say this is a crisis. The fan them do what them do over the years. So you know what, we will give them back this. But they'll never have no negotiation with say the money. The fan do that, make we start negotiate the player safety now. The fans is okay, we're gonna give them back this for the next couple of weeks because it's not a lot of games leave. We're going to do that for the fans them, but no, we're going to know we have to try the safety of the players them. Or we are going to restart. When we are going to restart. Or we are going to stay for the player because the fans is okay now. That is my issue all the time. Oh, the fans fit into this. The fans get what they're supposed to deserve. Why can't the fans name mention? Why can't they mention, listen, you are talking about the players. Yes, the players is important. But is the players them important more than the fans? Isn't the fans put the player where they is now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you have to look on it. Them say, yes, with certain things. What about the grassroots? So there's some issue where maybe I'm looking at it different. But there are issues where I won't start from the top,
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'll start from where all those premiership players, them go through a process.
Mm-hmm.
Them parents is fun as well.
Yeah.
Reach at the top, good. So what happened to where it's starting from? We hear them talk about the premiership players. We don't hear them talk about the academy players. What are they going through? What are their process? So the issue is why?
And that's why I'm saying the money for share and yeah, just share up the money. You have to do it. Share up the money for the teams them that say most likely they would have a way out, or they qualify, or they wouldn't get demoted. But share up the money, and then this Liverpool for them trophy. Yeah.
You remember the article we read?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you read the article, sir?
It can't share Franco.
I know it can't share, but them have to do something. So share it up.
Anyway,
I know it can't share up, No, Flavius, I know it can't share up, I don't share them, no one share it.
All right.
It's not a matter it can't share.
Franco, listen to this. Listen now. COVID, Sergio Aurier faces a grilling from Spurs after breaking lockdown rules for the third time. The Tottenham fullback tried to defend posting picture with his barber virgin. you understand? Look now. You know Jordan Ibe from Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. Jordan Ibe is said to be fined for flouting lockdown rules by going for a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Listen to this one, so you have to put two things, Ibe has already been told it's 38,000 a week. Contract will not be renewed next month. You remember you talk about players with
Yeah.
contract.
Mhm.
Oh, him feel now. This is something where me I tell you where me I say, my brother, I can't call no name. Everybody know about this. How you feel now as a player? You don't play. You don't hear agent come to you and say, well, so and so, although him agent may come after. How do you feel? So this is the thing now. What kind of state of mind him into?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know, but me know him take it
Him,
hard right
him
now.
don't,
Cause
no,
if
him,
I'm outside,
Franco.
and to me, I mean the guys them who are in control just make the thing look so difficult, man. Why these people make things
Me,
so difficult? Me not understand them,
no,
Aya.
the amount of the money where to generate is the money. Flavor, you don't. I just
These
hear
money
me
guinea
there.
gag
So
are
I this
so
to you.
greedy that me not know them not
No,
show them not choke upon them own money.
it, but me I ask a question. I was reading something. I don't know if it's Calvin Stewart or Calvert Stewart. Is the PFA from Harborview. We must
Yeah.
waiting
Aberview, him
complain.
upset about the league
Yeah,
being
but
scrapped.
so more ask. 'Cause as I said, don't dare for know. What more want to ask is, if he make make that speech, and that wasn't in the paper.
Hmm.
Doesn't they have some meeting where the JFF president go have a meet with all the club representatives and come to a
Apparently not.
decision?
Apparently not.
Because for him to come out with that, I was saying, I wonder if there is some misleading information or not.
But
So
we were
like,
flavors.
oh,
Flavors, what you heard?
No,
yeah,
man, no, there can't be any misleading thing because he's the vice president of the what them call it professional league organization. So he is almost as big as the president.
yeah, but
And if him don't,
why the president come out and, cause that kind of conflict, the president come out and said the league, correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe something different, correct me if I am wrong. I see where the JFF president say the league is cancer.
yeah,
Is that correct?
not involved, cancel.
Yeah,
Like it never
yeah.
happened.
So yeah, someone
Like,
sure that I get that correct. And then Calvin come out to that statement and said it should never be. Am I right?
yeah,
So yeah, so clarify that for me now. Just clarify that for me. Well,
I don't know. I don't know. It look like the JFF just made a decision and them never contact the professional league association. You see, they don't have to. They don't have to contact any clubs either because it's 13 of them run things and nobody have any vote at all. They had called a meeting one time with the clubs and the clubs them said no, they don't want to cancel it, and then them just cancel it. Remember, you know, it's 13 select the president and the board and all these things. So nobody can do that.
you more ask,
They,
because
they,
I'm still confused.
whatever the clubs have
So
no
the
time.
premiership, the premiership managers and where's director and so on, so don't have any talk in it.
No.
Joking. Yeah,
Just the JFF.
kind of thought there was a body and for you postpone the National League. I thought that everyone was, because it's when Stuart come out and speak, and I was saying to myself, so Stuart come speak against the president when the president already make a decision. So the communication, that wire break somewhere, or the wire is not going in the same direction then. So nobody not seen eye to eye.
That's why I was never there. It's a whole heap of football politics going on, and none of them don't know what them what them doing. Stuart and all of them. None of them know what I'm doing. Because
So-
I cannot see how the club, let me tell you, you have thousands of schools that come under ISA. Thousands. And you have thousands of like basic school, prep school. You have thousands of clubs. And you have hundreds of leagues all around Jamaica. And none of them have a say. The only people that have a say is the parish presidents. That's it, 13 of them. Nobody else have a say. Nobody else can vote. Nobody else can suggest. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's a direct dictatorship.
All right. I am more
And-
asking you.
Well, my problem is that all the clubs sit down and allow that to happen. Let me tell you. If an election coming up and you want to put your name on the ballot, you have to get 3 or 4 nominations from the 13. And if you can't get that, your name can't go on the ballot. So most times the president run unopposed. In fact, every time. Because nobody, you have a core of that 13, that probably 8 or whatever. In fact, I've only seen 2 different descending voices. You have the guy from Montego Bay, and I think you have the guy from St. Ann. Them try a couple
That's
of times.
a Danny Beckford. I didn't say Beckford.
Yeah. So both of them try, but them can't get enough endorsement to even go on the ballot. So the president stay as long as him want, or him want to make one of them other friend them get it. That's the only way. Because the system is set up that only 13 people have a voice. And until that change, Jamaica football will stay in the gutter as it is now.
The next question popping up, and I have my view on that, but I won't say it.
Mm.
The next question, what I was looking at popping up, is one with regarding Bailey, the one who is in Germany.
Yeah.
Him say something, and I can see where some wrangling is going between the JFF and is that or his agent.
Yeah, both of them, dad and agent, whatever.
So one is he make a criticism of what I believe if this is a coaching method. Don't want to get myself wrong about the JFF and some regarding the players or the coaching. And
No,
say that what they're going to fine him or something like that.
them say them might refer him to a disciplinary committee, but he made a statement against both the JFF and the coach. And what he said was perfectly correct. The only problem is that people will discuss and say, should he have said that in an open forum? Right? And I think the time has come where somebody has to bail the cat. Somebody has to kick out the JFF.
And I agree with you, and I agree with Bailey. As a player,
Bailey says that as far as JFF, he said, if Jamaica does not reach the next World Cup, it will be because of the cause by the JFF. And basically saying the JFF don't have a clue what they're doing. And he's saying the same thing about the coach, but Franco know my opinion on the coach already. He said the coach, there's a problem with the coach because he said him go to match to play and it's 7 new players on the side. So he's saying, how can you play football? You go to play an important match and you don't even know the man who is standing beside you. You never see him yet. You never talk to him. You don't know how him play.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, if a coach can do something like that, it basically can't have no sense. Which we don't know that going already.
But Flavor, the only thing
Well, I
about
know.
my yeah.
Well, I know. But Ricky is saying the coach is the winningest coach in Jamaica history. A man who don't even understand the game.
It no mean
So you realize that,
nothing.
well, I know, you realize that the president and the coach, both of them don't have a clue what they're doing. Not a clue.
Yeah.
And I will debate anybody anywhere on that subject
All
that
right.
they don't have a clue.
Flavor, may I ask you two questions? Two questions may I ask you. My two question is with Bailey, one concern Bailey. Him say what him say, and that is refreshing. At least him can voice. It's a
Yeah.
free speech.
Right.
Oh, what now that relationship? This is the first question. How you, in your opinion, how you feel that relationship now between Bailey, the JFF, and the coach? But, so, how you feel them are you feel them must say eye to eye, or that one end him, or even blight him?
No,
From,
I mean,
and the next one, let me just finish the next one. And the next question is regarding you said Bailey say with the new players regarding Jamaica football with what you say the JFF, what Ricky said name the
yeah.
coach the coach now that must win the most games. Is it about winning or is it about development mostly? And what you think about just winning, bringing whoever you want to make them with, or development with the Jamaican? I don't mean, and people may say what I'm saying is not right, but I don't mean with overseas player. I mean with the national program. There's a national program. Do the country or the JFF believing in, you know what? We are going to try the Jamaican players. We are going to set up a proper development program from say age 18. You can't look lower, say 16, and say, you know what? If we don't qualify for the World Cup, we are building to qualify consistently, but not playing to win on the World Cup, but to be consistent in all level from the
Let me let me answer you. Let me start from the last one.
Yeah.
What you have to understand is that creating a development program means work. These people have no idea about work. And I will remind people again that when Jamaica went to the World Cup in 1998,
yeah.
I told a group of people, including some journalists, that move would have set back Jamaica 50 years. And it did. It's the worst thing that could ever have happened to Jamaica. If you look at the countries that go to the World Cup and perform or whatever, especially the new ones like Ghana, Nigeria, whatever, they were performing in the under 16 and under 17 and under 19 at the top for many, many, many years before they went to the World Cup. So when they went to the World Cup, they had a solid base. We started at the top. So we have no foundation. And we'll not get a foundation because these people do not understand development. And worse than that, they do not want any development because it is cheaper and easier to go to England and find some third and fourth division players who had some great grandmother who fly past Jamaica one time and bring them to the Jamaicans and they put them in the national colors. If you ever see Jamaica play a match, you look at the players then when the national anthem is being played. They are totally lost They don't know a word in the anthem. They don't know nothing. I mean, all the other teams, see all Brazil and all that, them singing at the top of them voice and everybody. If it's Usain Bolt with a collective medal, his mouth is moving and him going through the motion of singing the anthem. These people, most of them have never been to Jamaica before them sign them up. I think that is wrong. I think that is a disgrace. And how bad it is. I remember Ud Ulit commentating on ESPN, I think, or NBC, one of those. And he said when he was at Chelsea as a coach, Burrell came to him and said, "You have going to play over there like them, probably them grandmothers fly past Jamaica one time. I would not lie to you." That's what he said. So we have taken the stance of not developing anybody in Jamaica. We just go out and we pick some man and we give them a little money. And of course, they play for Jamaica, and Jamaica have no benefit. They have never or will never come back and contribute anything to the youth or to football in Jamaica. But they are a reggae boy. Every minute you hear, "Oh, so and so scored a goal, a reggae boy, so and so." In League G. So the JFF have no intention of developing the game of football. They are just there to sit down and go through the motions and get what they can get. Look at this now. The women reggae girls went to France at the World Cup, and when they came back, JFF couldn't even find a sponsor for a women's league. That is where we are at. That's how bad we are. Right now, JFF can't get a sponsor for nothing. All the money they have to spend now is what FIFA sent to them, because nobody is doing business with them.
It might depend on
Nobody at
FIFA
all.
now. FIFA become them baby father.
Yeah, but nobody is doing any business with them because everybody they are suspect of not using the funds properly. And there's a lot of problem. And of course, international press. I mean, the reggae girls got their pay, but a year after. 98 was the same thing. The players them come back and ask them for their money and they couldn't get it.
Hey, Dan, you asked a question with Leon, right?
Let me just finish. Now the JFF don't have a proper structure. If you run a big organization like that, you have to have certain departments or certain companies that will make your work easy. Now, when the reggae girls was going to France, we have serious logistics problems with them getting there. We have serious logistics problem in booking them in hotel. The last fiasco we had was sending a team to Japan, because Japan opened them stadium and invited Jamaica to come. They invited Usain Bolt and this and that and whatever. And the people, the logistics people, who them don't have. I don't know who arrange it. Them send the youth them over there. It's a 3-day flight, to get to Japan. And after them flying through so many time zones and jet lag, when they reach the first match was the day after the day they reach. Not to mention the temperature was close to freezing. How can you go there with jet lag and to play against a better team? I think they got 8 or 9 love. This is disgrace. This is disgraceful. Because these are simple things that run an organization. You have to have the knowledge of travel, or you go to a travel agency that is a good travel agency and you employ them on a a per match basis or something. At least they know how long the flight will take and then can advise you say you need to go 2 weeks before, you need to go a week before. So the players can, get rid of the jet lag and all these things. They go down there, go to bed, wake up, have a little light train in the morning, and the next day, match is on. And them could all walk. So these are things that they do. That they had a major fiasco with the reggae girls warm up game before they went to France. There's another big one with travel agents, you know. Things like that. These are simple things. Simple things that I do as a course in my events thing. These are things that you have to know. These are things you have to understand and plan. And you have somebody in charge of that. It can't be every time you want to do something, it's going to be wrong, and you have to be trying and correct it, and you have to be apologizing and this and that. The bottom line is that JFF is not ready. Them is not ready at all. And they give the players in Jamaica the impression that it don't matter how good you play. The best you can offer is that an MSL team will sign you and you go play some, what we don't call it Jamaica curve cricket or curve football in this case. Not more for you because we'll not put you on our national side because you're not playing in England. Simple. We have to cut that out. We have to draw a line. We have to say, we're taking no more of these players. We're using what we have. We're using what we have. The people in Jamaica can get some enthusiasm in playing. You know? They can work harder. They can, But apart from that, the whole development thing in Jamaica that don't work. That don't exist because right now everything is about the coaches, everything is about the headmasters of the schools. It's all about winning. And I told you before, if I had the power, I would not have any competition for prizes like trophies and whatever below Manning Cup.
Yeah, them do it up here. Yeah, them do that up here. You just play, just development. You don't win no first, second year up here. Them do it. Yeah.
You play for fun, and you play to improve yourself.
Yeah.
And you know, the whole heap of press and the whole heap of headmaster come tell you this, and the whole heap of coach I tell you say, boy, him win this and him win that. So I'm a big coach.
But
and then don't have a clue what coaching is all about. And I can say that, and the reason I can say that is because I believe in the old adage, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. And when I watch the teams play, I don't see any team in Jamaica right now, none, that look like them understand what they're doing. Not even one. From school to Premier League, all of them is just out there running up and down and tidying up themselves. The ball a bomb over them head, them can't control a ball, them can't make a 3-yard pass. I see people passing the ball outside for a throw-in. How can you do that? And you're playing Premier League. So the basic techniques are not learned. Not to mention because of the coaches thing now, we have too much coaching and too much teaching. We're not allowing the players for the football to come out of them. We are pushing something into them. And that's why we have so many robotic type players. And you can't say, oh boy, I mean, when I was going to school, and Frank can tell you have hundreds of nice playing footballers that people go to watch. I mean, nobody go to watch football anymore, you know. The only people that go is the people in the community, like Anna Gardens. Some people will go, you know, Waterhouse, because they have a little crowd, but not for the football. When you go watch a match in the early days, whether it's the first division or schoolboy or whatever, people are going to watch certain players. Franco can tell you more than because Franco don't know them inside out.
Yeah, man,
And
that's true.
I maintain, if Jamaica is in a situation where you can look on football, it's a schoolboy football, and you're saying a team that played in 1964, 65, you do the math and see how much years that is the best schoolboy football team that we have ever had. And then we had one in 71, which was very good also, and a couple in the 70s. And no more. 80s, 90s, 2000, you're talking about 30, 40 years. We don't have a team that people will remember. But still remember a team from 64 and 71 and all these times. So you see, we are going in the wrong direction. You had players at school who could play for Jamaica. I was playing for Jamaica. And people go and watch them. You want to see this person or that team. You're not seeing that. You're not seeing that now. I mean, there's if you walk in Jamaica and see a bunch of you talking about football, please don't bring up Jamaica football because they will beat you.
Yeah, but flavor.
They don't know what they don't know one player. I mean, literally, no, they don't. Ask them about English league and all of them can tell you when the player them born, who's their grandmother, how much money they make, everything. But they don't know one player that's played in Jamaica, not one. Even, let's say they're in St. Mary, and you have some schools in St. Mary, they can't tell you one player that played for one school. Because there's nothing to watch. There's nothing to attract you. I mean, from a player is great enough, from a player is good. People will see him and people will talk about it. We haven't. I mean, I think probably the last player I remember people talking about in Jamaica is Walter Boyd. And he wasn't even that all that good compared to the ones that came before him. But at least people could talk about him. And I hear people asking the question, in big football people, how come we're not producing people like these anymore? Simple. We coach the football out of them. We try push something into them. Instead of taking it out of them, we're pushing what we think we know. I mean, most of these coaches can't play anyway.
Yeah, but flavor. The good point you bring up. But you have to look on the education side of it. You have what CONCACAF. I won't say I won't. I want to speak for myself only.
Hold on. As you mentioned, CONCACAF. Jack Warner was on the TV yesterday, and he said CONCACAF has destroyed the football in the Caribbean since his time. He said they are no longer a unit. They don't work together anymore. So them is destroying the power and the game of CONCACAF completely. And the North Americans and Mexicans have taken over completely. So CONCACAF, as far as Jack Warner is concerned, have no voice anymore. People just throw things at them and them agree. In his time, he led from the front. And no matter what people say about him, he did a great job to bring in CONCACAF and Caribbean football to a very high level.
Anyway, back to
And now
Leon
it is
Bailey.
shifting back.
Back to Leon Bailey. Leon
Mm.
Bailey make that statement because he knows he's not going to be playing again for Jamaica. Him don't intend to play for
Well,
Jamaica again.
oh yeah,
That's why I make that
let me
statement.
let me answer that part of the question from what Don was asking.
Mhm.
Don,
Yeah.
there has been problems from the beginning because the JFF does not like Mr. Butler or what he stands for or whatever. And the same, in fact, I'm hearing that people who play who went to his academy could not get a Jamaica pick unless they move to a different club. The same thing that you are feeling is the same thing Butler and other people like him are felt. They don't want you. You have more knowledge than them. You can change the apple cart. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but
So it's just pressure why Bailey even get a chance to play. Over pressure. Whole heap of pressure. Because people saying if he's so good and playing in the big leagues and he's willing to play for Jamaica because he doesn't have to, then pressure was brought to bear that they had to make him play.
so you more ask you, because I say you better answer those questions than me. Because I say I come down there, I go and watch some of the game, watch games, and I watch the only thing with I don't I wouldn't say agree with down there is and if the coaches doesn't know, they doesn't know. If you don't know a thing, don't be what to do. You are going out there because the coach them don't train to a perfect level. When I come down there and say primary school kids kicking a size 5, where you have to know the age group,
Of course.
what size ball them keep. And the next thing what I couldn't understand is when it's the primary school and the prep school playing 11 aside at that
Yeah.
age, at 11, where that is not development because some players maybe get 1 minute kicking, but that's why I said no is oh if the coaches, if I am running a course, I can say it and I can hold my hand up. In Europe, if them don't have anything, when you come on a European training course at level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, you understand the game, you understand the players. I was speaking to a coach about players' profile, and he was looking for me like he was looking into space. And I was saying to him, but how do you work with the players them if you don't have a profile for each of the players them? So the center forward profile will be different. It depends on the position where you play. That is totally different. You
No,
bring
but
back profile.
you missed the whole point, There's no player development. You get assigned and your job is to make them play together and win.
Yeah, but the next thing is what I'm saying now is if I go to school, and that teacher teach me say 1 + 1 is 6, I don't know no better, And that coach who them teach say 1 + 1 is 6, just an example. Now you have to start question the course what that coach go on. What kind of coach? What kind of course is that? Does he learn from that course what he take to the kids? So my thing was when I come down there, to me it's not about the players, it's the course that being delivered to those standard because when I look at the coaches, every coaches want to coach Manning Cup, the Caster Cup, Division, but there are coaches who are specific place. You know what? We want to start at primary. That coach don't have the knowledge yet to go above that. So if I'm to coach in primary, yes, so you have to course them. You don't have to course them to say every coach is coming is going to coach that. No, you have to break it down. Break it down. Some coach can go to level one now. You know what? He cannot move from that stage. You know why? You know what? I don't want to go at Manning Cup. I am comfortable at working with primary kids. That is mine. I don't want to go. With some coach, it's up here the same thing. Some coaches go to level one. You know what? No, level two, level three, level four. No, that's I have to me. So he's satisfied. But what I see is, you know what? I'm going to coach primary. And then, I'm jumping straight to the Casa Cup. They should have the grades. Does you qualify for that one? Does you? I know they have the courses down there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's 90% theoretical work. I don't want to call a coach name. Said that to me. And I was saying 90% almost theoretical. No, that doesn't sound right because I hear the coach have to know about this, that. Here, don't business what level is. If you are going to be a coach, you get 90% practical. The next 10% is, look about first aid. The fitness, you know about that, but that is not your job. Your job is to coach a team. The fitness part is for the next coach. You know little about it. You know little about the human body. But the main thing is you have to have a good communication with the players. You don't look at those players as players. The holistic part I know is I'm looking at the players as a whole. So you look on always home, always schooling. Don't just come at training to just a play. No. Always your weekend. What you eat. So as I say, maybe I am getting a different part of the coaching car up here. The kids them come training. What to eat for the weekend, right on that. What to do for the weekend. Where you went. So you will get a background of the coach. You have a thing named the four corners where you have to those 14 the kids them learn after. The physical aspect, the social aspect, the psychological aspect, technical aspect. The social aspect is very important. You know why? Can he integrate to the team? Or integrate at school? And then the next thing we will look at, are you playing other sports? You don't just play football now. You're playing other sports, so you are getting different part of your development. So as I say, you say it as well, the development side of it. To me, if you don't know something,
But if you were listening, if you were listening on our Monday,
yeah,
we had a coach on who is coaching kids.
yeah.
You're talking about that what he does, but he's not regarded as a coach in Jamaica. I don't think they regard coach at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they did a great job. But nobody is seeing that, and no, he in fact he has done what other people can't achieve because he has gotten the confidence of the parents.
Thank you.
Hey,
That's the most
gentlemen,
important thing.
we're going to have to wrap it up, Because we're going
Okay.
over the time, we're going over the 2 hours, allotted to us. But
Kicking us out.
yeah, but we know, Dan,
Yeah.
we have to continue this maybe one day of the week or next week. We'll bring you back in.
Yeah.
And, we'll finish up the discussion. But keep us abreast of all that is happening between now and next week.
Yeah.
Because I know by the weekend there's going to be something else going to pop up. When I send shout out to you, Donovan Joe Downer. I send shout out to Dan.
Downer, yeah, send back a shout out to him. Downer, you know where my heart lie, my brother. And you know, say, no willing to come and do. And what me I say is, all I want to see is the development of Jamaica football. It hurt me so much to know, say, you love your country. And then, if you even try one, come down to come have an input. There's no one you can go and speak to. We can just have an input because at the moment I would like to put what I have achieved and what I have learned. I even pass it on to the coaches, not even the players as much as the coaches, because those are the people who are going to invest to the players in the country. That is what I want really, really. There's a lot of coaches in the UK all over who's willing to come back and put some. But as Flavor say, the development side and whoever is listening, that is the most important part. 'Cause if you don't have a good foundation to work on, it's going to keep tumbling down. And I always, as a Jamaican, oppose the going overseas. Why do we have a national program when we cannot use our own Jamaican and work with those players? Put out the effort, give them the confidence to prove themselves, make them prove us wrong, and then you can do something different.
Get rid of the 13. The 13 votes. They will select the presidents for the JFF. That system.
Downer,
That system they have to get
Mr.
rid of.
Downer,
Really, that system I have to
big up
scrap.
Mr. Downer, everything, Chris.
In my hear you, man. That system they have to
Am
scrap.
I-
We do it
Yeah.
with the 13
but
parishes we vote. It have to be a bigger numbers than that.
But Dan, let me tell you something. See, I have nothing about going to courses and all these things, right? But in the long run, it boils down that every coach must have a football philosophy for themselves.
Must.
And I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that in any coach. Like me, I create all my own drills. I create my own philosophy of how I want any team that I coach. And people could walk up and see a team play and know that it's me coach them easily.
But Franco,
Well, yeah.
that's the challenge to Franco. I'm last point. That is the challenge. But you say something very important. You know why it's very important? Does the club will enable to give you enough time to get out that philosophy? Because if the club not buying to your philosophy, which are very good point, your philosophy is important and every club philosophy is important. But as you say, is winning. Is it development? If it's a development, the philosophy, good. But if it's winning, do they give you much time to get that philosophy in place?
No, they don't.
Well,
They don't.
that end our conversation this morning on the Real
It's
Stuff
done.
podcast. Dan,
Well, where we get off here, don't hang up.
don't hang up. Hold the line.
All right, then.
Flavors, go ahead and put in your wrap up.
Oh yes, folks. Thanks again for listening to us, and thanks for our guest Don, our man in London. And we know that the football is eating up now the whole conversation about starting back and all that. So Don is here on the ground to tell us exactly what is happening, and even things that you wouldn't hear on other media, we'll have the scoop on those. So thanks again, Don. Keep up the hard work, and we, we're asking our listeners to subscribe, like and subscribe, and share with your friends. We want everybody to be a part of this family. Thank you, and until tomorrow.
And before I leave, I see some people online who have sent some shout out to Dan. That's Linwall Bishop. It's a good program.
Bishop.
It's a good program, Dan. Quite informative and well needed. The same thing I and I said always disgusting. And to Mikey Campbell in Canada, big up. And to Dave Brooks, my brethren, thanks for tuning in also. And for all the other listeners who are not in the live chat room, just remember, Flavor, so it go if you have a Gmail account, you automatically have a Google
Oh yes.
account. And then,
Count, yes.
yeah, you
Yes, we do.
automatically have a Google account. So just like and subscribe. Subscribe to us, please, so that whenever we are on live again, you automatically get a notification. So like, subscribe, and
And
yeah,
smash the bell. Yes.
yeah. So until Dan, you want to wrap up? You want something to say before we push out?
Yeah, man, me go wrap up liquor. Well, listeners, all I can say is just just give the support to the football in Jamaica and see if there anyone down there can have their input, just like our flavor is viewing itself as well. And Bishop, Steve, just do not keep doing the good work. What we're doing. Boys Town adding all the Premiership club within Jamaica and the players there.
Flavius and Dan. Well, Dan have been disconnected, so Flavius is just me and you left.
You
So
can get him back.
yeah,
I need to say something.
let me get him back. Let me get him back. I don't want to just throw him away. Let me get him back. Let's get back Dan on the line. Dan, you there
Yanko,
again? Finish up, Dan. It seemed like you cut off a while
yeah,
ago.
man. Yeah, man. And me I say to all the Premiership players, the coaches in Jamaica and the Premiership, all I say, I wish you all the best for the upcoming.
Like them a fight Dan this morning. Reconnection a fight Dan, coach. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we know the week him get knock off again, and I know the point I make, and you want to say something to him as well. Let me try him
Yeah.
one more time. One more time, Dan.
Go.
The boy, the people them I try kick you out, Dan. Like them I say you take too long. You have too much point. Yes, go on.
Yeah, man. I mean, I say, me just wish you success at the Premiership in Jamaica. The coaches and players, all the best.
Good. So until next time, take care of yourself and your loved ones. And always remember that prayer do changes things, regardless of what religion you belong to. Continue to pray. So this is Franco
And this is Flavius.
and Dan
Donovan.
wishing you all the best. So until tomorrow, we have Culture Doc will be here with us tomorrow. Tune in at the same time, 10.
Yeah, it's time tomorrow too.
Same time tomorrow. Whatever time you catch us in your neighborhood, that's the time we're on. But our time is 9 a.m. in the morning. That's Jamaica time, Eastern Standard Time, and 10 a.m. That's my time in Miami, daylight saving time. So Tafina, to take us out, to take away yourself.
All you gotta do is just speak. One word is enough, and I'm no longer so rough. I forget what I was trying to say. I no longer do what I was gonna do, but you're no good for me. That's why me know what set me if it could flee. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi take away me say. Me I fi hide like a thief in the night. Me I fi get out of sight. Me I fi take away myself. I fi take away myself. I have to utilize I wings. Show the eye cleave your eyes. I said, yeah. This relationship I'm gonna desist. But how can I face you when all I wanna do is just taste you? I know you think I play me, I play, but soon you're gonna see the light of day. Just relax, don't move an inch. I'll be gone in a pinch. May I feel take away myself. May I feel take away myself. May I feel hide like a thief in the night. May I forget out of sight. May I feel take away myself. Take away myself. I have to utilize I will. Show the eye a clean pair of heels. I say, yeah. Been there, done that, don't need it again, yeah. I'm not a masochist who won't play your game, yeah. To all you move, you off me way to the core. Sayonara, the hot girl gone through the door. Take away ourselves. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. Stand up on the body, girl, let me take me ourselves. Take me ourselves. Stand up on the body, girl, let me take me
Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless. Well, unfortunately, this is it. Till next time. Bless.